Hey, what should I talk about? Writing songs. Write songs now. First write songs when I first started to write songs. Because when I first started to write songs, it was like I didn't know how to do it. And no one's ever showed me. It's like, no, that was interesting. When I first started writing songs, it's like I never took any classes really how to write songs. It was like, I had a class in 8th grade teaching me guitar, but all they taught you was a few chords, and you ran through it with the rest of the class. Out of this book, and they had like standards in there, like what it says, come watching in and CC Writer, and I don't know what else they had in there. I wish I still had that book. I'm curious. I don't know if we had to give it back or if we actually kept it and I just kind of lost it. I don't know. I was like, I don't know. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. It was like in the 80s. Like late 80s, like 87, maybe 88, 1988. This was when I was still in junior high school. When I first wrote a song, first time writing a song, I was like the final grade in that guitar class. They're like, oh, you gotta write a song. Because there was a test when you had to do a cover of some. And I did the Day in the Life. Because I was really listening to Sgt. Pepper. I'm like, I'm thinking, play acoustic. It's got acoustic guitar in it. And I was like enamored with Sgt. Pepper at that time. So I was like, yeah, why not? So that was the first song I kind of covered ever. First I remember I found the music. I don't know how I found the music. I think the teacher had the book there, and if you clicked one out, she would like photocopy it for you, and you just did. But it's a little. For learning first song, it kind of has some complex chords in it. We would learn this D and A, E, but then like G, B minor, and some other ones, and like C major 7 maybe, some other ones. What's the chords on that? I don't know. I've played for so long. I don't know. Like G, G, B, the E minor, and then C. Do you believe? But yeah. So when I first wrote songs, when I first wrote songs back then, I was trying to write a song. I was like thinking Sgt. Pepper so great, and I was enamored with the song. Before I watched Sgt. Pepper, I was enamored with Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. But then once I heard the album, I was like getting better. It's like such a great song. It's like I think that's even a better song. Because the structure is just so different than any other song I've ever heard of that. And it has little quiet. I used to be cruel to my woman, I beat her and kept her part of the thing that she loved. And even the bass line is real great on that song. That song is just, that's like one of the first songs I ever heard. Getting Better by the Beatles. From Sgt. Pepper. That made me want to write a songwriter, because that's the structure is just so amazing. It's just, I don't know, it's a great song. When you listen to it, it's a simple song, but it's not. It's not that. It's structure-wise, it's just so different than anything I've ever heard. And then that little cool little what is that, tambora, in the middle of that dong, what is it's like a making that sound, that kind of sitar, Indian sound. But yeah, it's great. And the harmonies are great. It's a great song. So that's like a perfect song. Getting Better by the Beatles. It's a great song. But yeah, well, I can it's better than anything that a lot of bands have ever done. But yeah. So when I first started writing songs, I didn't know how to do it. So I was just kind of like, I don't know, dude. So I just started writing lyrics at first. I was starting to play guitar, but I was like, I'm not good enough to put music to this yet, am I? I gotta keep playing guitar and practicing. Because I wasn't really, when I first started playing guitar, I didn't do that heavily and learn it. I just had the guitar, and every once in a while strum a few chords, and then that's it. I wasn't really trying to learn really good guitar, especially after but then you hear this song and you go, oh god, I want to play that song. That song is so good. And then that's when I started to learn stuff. And then I learned certain songs that had certain chords. So that's how I learned those chords. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I would never try to learn whatever chord. I don't know, F plus. But then I was singing this F plus in My Love by Paul McCartney and Wings. And so I learned these chords just so I can play the song. So that's kind of how I learned chords to begin with. I mean, I wouldn't just go out and learn that chord and go, oh, I know this chord. Almost great. No, what do I use that chord for? I don't know. No, I actually would learn these chords when I would try to play a song that I really liked. So that's kind of how it started. And then so that's how I began. And then I was like, okay, I'll write the lyrics, and then I'll always come back to some music on it. And I did another bunch of lyrics, and I'll come back. And it's just accumulated. But then, eventually I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I think I had that ability all along, but I just kind of, I wasn't thinking too much of myself as a writer. I'm like, I can't do this. Not that I tried, but I wrote these kind of lyrics because I can always do that. I can always do like little poems and stuff. Been doing that since elementary school, right? Haikus and all that. So I could do that. And then I was learning my guitar, and I'm thinking, I can't put chords on these. I don't have the ability. And then all of a sudden I tried, and then I'm like, oh, I guess I do have the ability. You know, once you try it, and it's like, even now when I write a song, I'm like, I don't know if I can write a song. It's every time I write a song, it's almost like the first time again. So that's why it's so much. That's why I enjoy it so much, because it never gets old. You know, every time I write a song, it's like the first time. It's like great. It's kind of still I get the same excitement. You know, I go, well, okay, how am I gonna turn these lyrics into a song? How's this gonna be? And then I just keep doing, and then all of a sudden there it is. I like, oh. And every time I do it again, I'm like, can I do it? Oh, I did it again, another song. I guess I can do it. You know what I mean? It's like you don't think you can do it. It's like, I don't know. It's like Superman had the ability to fly. It's like, do I really have the ability to fly? And he tries to, oh, I guess I do. And he's like, oh, okay, no one else has that ability. Okay, well, I guess I do. And then he does it again next time. Like, oh, do I? No, no one else can fly. Can I fly? Oh, yeah, he's flying again. That's kind of how it is with songwriting life for me. Like, I can do it. I don't think I can, but then I do it, and then I do it. You know what I mean? It's not like I get like, oh, I've done it so many times. I just so good at that. I don't do it like that. I just kind of, I don't know, it's like I try to write these songs to try to get a message out. A lot of times I try to put a meaning to the songs, because a lot of people that I like as musicians have a lot of meaning in their songs. They don't just write like frivolous songs. The Beatles never really wrote frivolous songs, or Sting never wrote a frivolous song, or Roger Waters never wrote a frivolous song. Elvis Costello never wrote a frivolous song. There's always something in it that was there, that said something. I mean, and it didn't write lyrics just for the sake of writing lyrics. There was always some kind of point to the song, even if it's like a song with humor. There's still a point to using humor. Creating a humorous effect or whatever. It's always something, some point. It's not just lyrics just there, just because it doesn't mean anything. I was like, no. So it's when you say something, you're meaning something. You're just not saying anything. Sometimes you can say something that doesn't mean anything, but no one hardly ever wastes their talking on something that they're not really thinking about. It's like you're thinking about something. If you're hungry at the time, you think, I'm really hungry right now. Let's go get something to eat, because that's not frivolous. That's how I feel right now. Oh yeah, you know what I mean? Or everything you say. It's like, let's just tell you quietly and say something that means something. Oh yeah, the sun's really coming in, huh? It's warming the place up. That's not frivolous. That's like, the sun's warming up. That's not something that's actually happening. It's noticing something and being observant. A lot of songs have that. And that's what an artist does. He observes, or she observes, and draws a picture on it, or states it, or kind of. That's part of art too. Just noticing your world, what's going on, and kind of artistically, kind of reproducing it, for the world in a certain way, with music or paint or clay or sound, all these different